But about content, see, I have this topic here down there where we started talking about the content anyway. So about the content, once you start pushing content and content, you will see yourself in a battle, in a good battle. That's it's the what type of content, right? So the more you push, the more you feel you see yourself without options. So you need to start producing content. So it's very easy for you to start pushing content about yourself, and then in the end you realize that's not what people want to see. You gotta keep controlling yourself all the time to not be talking about yourself all the time. So the point of a good content is what? It's value.
Oh, value.
Giving value.
Yeah, but it depends on the network, because a few people like to know about the other's life, so about you and your life. It depends on
There is a
the industry.
There is, yeah, you gotta find the right ratio, right? So if you are pushing content from others, altering content, and also posting things from your professional / social life all the time, and this is the magic. That's what makes the followers come. With the followers, the opportunities come, right?
I like to follow people who tell their stories.
Yeah, but
experiences.
Why do you like seeing stories, their experiences?
I don't know.
No.
Maybe because because it's easy to read.
It's easy to read. It's real, right?
It's real, yeah, and you can learn a lot of lessons and they use for yourself and try if it works for you, or get the tips. I don't know.
And now, what is the specific moment in a story that people tell you when you realized that you liked the story?
When we have something common. Yeah.
Very good. I was hoping for you to answer that, because it's like when you are watching a movie. The moment, the twist or whatever, when there's something that you feel related with, and this is the moment when you when you you just make the judgment. Oh, I loved this movie. It's the same with content. I loved this content. Oh, this is right. The person is good, and that sometimes it only takes one sentence for the person, the author of the content, to convince you, and then you hit the follow button. Because you assume that that person will keep pushing good stuff on you all the time. It doesn't happen this way, but you trust.
Yeah.
And what happens after that? If the person tries to sell you anything or whatever, tries to offer a service or whatever, tries to hire you, you already trust the person.
Yeah, but even
Sorry.
if you trust it, you can still think that you are not interested anymore, and just scroll down.
Yeah. So that's I bring back to the battle of the battle of the content, right? Keep pushing good stuff all the time. It's hard. It's difficult. That's why we do this here, the program. So every week we take the content of these videos, and then we repurpose into several other things, so people can get sentences, can get the whole stuff, we can just throw in the trash or whatever, I don't care. But that's it. That's for us to create accountability of keep creating content all the time. I could be sleeping now, it's 7:14. I could be sleeping, I could be dreaming, but now I'm delivering. That's what you must do, right? And I wanna get a hook here on something that Thalita just said about the storytelling. So your LinkedIn, bringing it back to your LinkedIn profile, right? So your LinkedIn profile must tell your story. It must tell your story. Don't go out there and use the boring bullet points in your summary bit. Don't do that. You see like people, they start their summary. Do you know the summary underneath your picture? They start the summary writing European citizenship, stamp 4. So stupid.
Or most people put something like a teamwork, the skills, the competences, and you still have a place down at the
For
bottom
that,
to
yes.
put that,
Yes.
and everyone puts the same.
Don't build your LinkedIn profile to the recruiters. They don't read at all. They want to scan your profile. They want to print that or whatever and put that in a scanning software. That's why you must give them only keywords. Build your profile to the people who's gonna read and befriend you, right? And that the opportunities will come from that, because people will connect with you. They will like your story. They will understand what you are all about it, and they will send you referrals. They will give you opportunities. They will create engagement with you. The opportunities come after that, based on your story. They must know you. So take the opportunity. It's like a 5,000 characters you can write on that piece, on that block of the piece of the internet, your corner. Excuse me, my throat is getting worse and worse. So take advantage of that and tell the world your story, how you started, why you studied that subject matter in college, your laboratory experiences, your projects, and then you moved from one country to another, from one company to another. Tell the story. Tell them why. Tell them why. Explain them why you moved from marketing to IT, if you did that. Explain them why you
are working as a barist or anything like that. Why
Absolutely.
You are out of your area of expertise.
Why you are taking another job to learn English, or for instance, or because you moved countries, which is the biggest challenge of our lives, like moving countries with family and all. So tell them the story. Everybody wants to hear your story. So use this rich space on your LinkedIn to tell your story, and make sure that you put what inside the stories.
I receive many messages usually from Brazilians like me, from HR that decided moving to abroad, and always they say the same thing. Oh, hi, I'd like to connect with you because I saw that you moved country, you are also Brazilian and you are in HR. How did you do? How do you feel? What are the courses or certifications that you got? And it's very common.
And how do they know that you moved countries?
Because of my son. Yeah.
They read your story. So isn't that the group of people that you want to be connected with?
Yeah.
Of course. And how your clients come?
The same way.
And how these all started? Because they read her story. She wasn't there selling what she does. She just told her story. The same way that I tell my story all the time. I tell my story all the time. And that people don't like it. People like it. I have 2 separate groups, and I play with the group who likes me. And I'm happy with it. That's it. That's pretty much it. But from your story, what do you do with your story? After you wrote your story, you write your value proposition, right? Because you also took the time to write your story, so you know you better than you did before you started writing your story. Trust me, you took the time. 2 hours you wrote your story, 5-6 paragraphs, and then you write your value proposition, and then you turn your value proposition into your tagline on your LinkedIn. That's why every profile we build has a powerful tagline. It's the line underneath the picture that tells the world what is the problem you solve. If a company hires you, what are they gonna get from you?